Hello everyone, greetings from VNR VJIT. Welcome to the VNR Digital Learning Resources. This is Mr. Manohar Reddy, Department of Cybersecurity and Data Science. Today I am going to present the session on wit and will on cyber threat intelligence. Wit and will on cyber threat intelligence. So in this, what I am teaching and why I am teaching, and what I am learning and why am I learning on the subject of cyber threat intelligence. So here this course contains 5 modules. So from the first module, cyber threat intelligence introduction and data collection. And the second module, cyber threat intelligence collection and incident report. And third one, cyber threat environment and classifications. And fourth module, cyber threat hunting and types. And the fifth module, MITRE attack framework and techniques. So all these 5 modules are completely understanding of the threat classification, threat introduction, threat intelligence collection, incident response and report plannings, and cyber threat environments, threat hunting environment, steps to creating an incident response plan, all the things. So by completing this course, the students are getting the outcomes as they'll get to know the environment of cyber threats and who will be attacking the different systems or different networks, and what is the threat environment, and who will be calling as a threat hunter. So all these covered from these all the 5 modules. So after completion of this course, the students can able to understand the cyber threat environment and the types of cyber threats and the types of threat huntings and different types of attack frameworks and the techniques also. So from this, the first module, the cyber threat intelligence introduction and data collection. In this module, I am going to discuss about the cyber threat intelligence life cycle. So what are the phases of that threat intelligence process and the different types of cyber threat intelligence types like strategic, technical, operational, technical. So both high level and low level of the threat intelligence types, and different types of OSINT process like active OSINT process, passive OSINT process. So OSINT stands for open source intelligence tools and open source information gathering process also. And here how a honeypot works and different types of what are the benefits of sandboxing for the threat intelligence process. So these are all comes under the first module. So by completing this first module, I am going to learn the basic life cycle of the threat intelligence as well as the sandboxing process and the types of benefits of sandboxing and also the OSINT process. From the second module, cyber threat intelligence collection and incident response. From this module, I am going to know about the incident response and the incident response plans and how we are going to reporting all that incidences and the different levels of evidence, hierarchy of evidence, and the types of third party risks from the cyber threats. So threats and risks and different types of attacks all comes under into the same category of umbrella. So here the types of third party risks also we are going to discuss, and the incident response plan tips. So whenever the incident occurs, we identify them, we report them, and we giving the response to mitigate that incidences also, and overview of the OSINT process. So this is all from the second module. We are going to know, we're going to learn the different types of OSINT process and incident response plan tips. And from the third module, cyber threat environment and classifications. So basically the cyber threat, where from where it occurs and what is the environment to create that all the threats, and what are the types of cyber threats like malware, social engineering, phishing, advanced persistent threats, man in the middle attacks, denial of service attacks, password attacks, SQL injection attacks, all types of cyber threats. The environment, how they are choosing the sources, how they are choosing the attack vectors to targeting the system, And what is the model? Cyber kill chain is one type of model, as well as the diamond model of the cyber threat on the environment under different types of classifications of the threats, and also denial of service attacks. So out of from all this third module, we are going to learn the cyber threats, what are the types of cyber threats, and what is the environment vectors to getting that all the threats, and how we are going to overcoming them. And from the fourth module, we are going to discuss about the cyber threat hunting process and types of that types of hunting process. So here we can see the cyber threat hunting process and the chain of pyramid. We can call it as a pyramid of cyber threat and threat hunting life cycle. So who will be calling as a threat hunter, the process which takes to do this hunting process, the attacker or the person, the role will be calling as a threat hunter, and the benefits of integrating threat intelligence in app security. Benefits of integrating threat intelligence process in app security. So here, with threat intelligence and without threat intelligence, what we gather, what we do here. So this is from the fourth module, we are going to learn the different types of threat hunting life cycle and threat hunters, who will be calling as a threat hunter, and the process of pyramid and the benefits of integrating the threat intelligence in app security. And from the fifth module, mid-tray attack framework and techniques. So the different types of attacks and what is meant by mid-tray attack, and what is the levels of that mid-tray attacks, and what is the difference between mid-tray attack versus cyber kill chain. So in the previous slide we have seen that cyber kill chain pyramid, so how it is differed than the mid-tray attack, and what are the tactics, techniques and procedures from the cyber threat intelligence. So different types of we can call it as a TTTP. So threat tactics, techniques and procedures. We can call it as the TTTP. And here you can see the attack matrix for the enterprises also. So different types of attack frameworks and each and every category of the types of attacks and their techniques all mentioned in the fifth module. So from this fifth module, we are going to learning the difference between the mid-tray attacks and cyber kill chain, and we are going to know the different types of tactics, techniques and procedures of the threat. So these all 5 modules are going to let you know about the cyber threat environment, cyber threat classification, cyber threat hunting process, and the types of threat hunters. All comes under this fifth module, 1 to 5th modules. So this is all about the wit and will on cyber threat intelligence course. Thank you all.
Like, share, comment and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.